Today we got daughter leads police to her father's deadly murder rampage.
I think it's the next one.
Florida SWAT are in the middle of a multi-hour rescue operation after a deranged father just shot his wife in front of their own children.
Go! Go! We're gonna make sure we get everybody. Go! He's got a rifle, okay?
He got a rifle?
As far back as you can go.
In the middle of this chaos, police are racing against the clock to save the wounded mother trapped inside, leaving them with no choice but to get creative, even if it means using the shooter's own children to bring the standoff to an end.
He already said he's not coming out until you guys kill him.
Oh yeah, he's in the hallway. He shot the drone. Hold back! Come on.
Stop me! I don't want to die!
Yo, shout out Dr. fucking Insanity, man. Shout out, like, I'm not gonna lie, Dr. Insanity, if even if you're not watching this through me, if you like body cams, if you like police videos, any like just stories, not just police videos, but like the storytelling aspect of it, he just gets you so locked in and engaged on this shit, bro. Shout out to him. Like, comment, subscribe on his video, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe on my shit too, nigga.
It's approximately 6 p.m. on a Saturday evening in an upper-class lakefront neighborhood in St. Cloud, Florida. Inside one of the homes, a heated argument erupts between 48-year-old Jose and his wife Lizvette, one that's about to completely spiral out of control.
I'm not gonna lie though, why is it always Florida? Like, what is in that Florida air that just makes these niggas so aggressive? Like, it's like when you watch videos or you read articles about like the most like just random crimes, the most horrific crimes, the most, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's always it's somewhere in Florida. You don't never know where, but it's always in fucking Florida. I don't understand.
(911) What's the address of the emergency?
I think I just saw one bro. My dad is upstairs with the gun. I don't know. He went back to the room. What is your mom? He just shot her. No, he shot her. He just shot her in my bathroom. How many shots were fired?
After the call disconnects, the St. Cloud Police Department rushes to respond, immediately dispatching 20 patrol cars to the scene. From what officers can gather, two siblings just watched their father shoot their mother, and they could be his next victims. The first to arrive is Rookie Officer Garnesh, with only 6 months of experience. And as he
imagine, right? You're like 6 months into the job. So far, you only been picking up fucking like your everyday regular criminal. You know what I'm saying? Like people speeding on the road, fucking detaining homeless people who are trespassing. You know what I'm saying? You get your occasional nigga who get caught with some weed, caught with drinking while driving. Then you clock, you don't even clock into your job knowing that today is gonna be the day that I'm gonna have to, I'm saying, pull that AR-15 out because there's a nigga that's just going willy-nilly in a neighborhood shooting people with a rifle. Like, just imagine that. And it's crazy because, like, even if you're 6 months in, any day as a cop can be the day that you gotta turn up. You gotta be on that.
Steps out of his car, he's walking straight into the line of fire.
Go inside. Get inside your house.
Get out of the way.
We need more bass and more authority,
Yes,
brother.
hold there. Have the 1027 and the neighbor step out and come immediately north. All the way at the corner on the left is going to be the target residence. 1027 is one house to the north. One house towards us.
Officer Garnesh and his partner are positioned roughly 70 feet away from the active shooter's house, waiting for backup. Moments later, additional units arrive, along with K-9 quickly surrounding the home from both the east and west. Leading the operation is Sergeant Patrick Mannix. With nearly a decade in law enforcement and awards including Hero of the Year, he's earned a reputation for doing whatever it takes to protect innocent lives. So, knowing a civilian hostage may be critically wounded inside, Mannix understands the clock is working against him. So he quickly devises an extremely bold strategy, completely unaware of the danger he's about to send his men directly into. The sergeant's plan is straightforward, but far from simple. Rush in, take the active shooter by surprise, and get the two children and their wounded mother out, all while ensuring no civilians or officers are injured. But as Mannix and his team approach the house, the shooter inside has a plan of his own. One that doesn't involve surrender, but instead drawing officers into a deadly ambush.
Okay, let's move. This house should be the 1027.
Yo. Nice house.
St. Cloud Police Department, make yourself known!
Hold on, I think it's the next one.
I think it's the next one. Get this dumbass off my force. I'd be genuinely pissed. He almost got a nigga killed. Cause he was about, like, as soon as he said, I think it's the next one, he literally was just about to brush it off and walk to the next house, and this nigga almost probably got his fucking head blown off. Like, hello, lock in. I know this is not something that we experience every day on our force, but I need you to be locked in more than ever right now. We're dealing with some crazy shit. Come on.
Pull back!
Corey, can you make sure I don't have any blood on me anywhere? Because he's shot at me. I didn't feel anything, but alright.
The shooter fires, but the round
Nigga just said that so calmly.
strikes the door instead, miraculously missing Sergeant Mannix by less than an inch. But as Mannix and his men retreat to cover, a critical problem remains. Officers have yet to secure the south side of the property, which leads directly into a nearby park. However, rushing over there now would expose them to gunfire from the numerous windows surrounding the home. So, faced with this reality check, Mannix is forced to rethink the strategy from the ground up. With tension rising by the second, SWAT finally arrives on scene along with a sniper and a drone operator, giving Mannix his best chance yet to contain the shooter. And, as fate would have it, the most dangerous assignment, securing the back of the house, falls to Officer Garnesh. So with a wounded mother and two children still trapped inside, this rookie officer is about to face the most dangerous moment of his career.
Don't y'all just hate that life is not like a video game? Because you should be able to peek left right there. Like, why can't he peek left? Somebody
go to the back! Go to the back! Take two.
On some Rainbow Siege shit.
Come on. Go with him a lot.
Backyard is fenced off. There's a fence back here. Just making sure we got him up there.
It's fenced off back here.
Who's gonna do 600? Is that you?
That's me. 51. Resident 2760. This is the St. Cloud Police Department. Come out with your hands up.
I'm gonna duck down here and cover the I don't like standing right there.
Yeah.
This is the St. Cloud Police
You taking on top?
Yeah.
Come out with your hands up.
You just hold low like that.
As Officer Garnesh continues issuing commands, SWAT has now surrounded the house from all directions, while a sniper maintains visual on the front entrance. And for the first time since the standoff began, police finally have gained the upper hand. With the standoff closing in on the 1 hour mark, one officer decides it's time to deploy a drone, hoping to locate both the shooter and the wounded victim inside. But what seems like a smart tactical move is about to escalate the standoff even further.
I'm getting ready to put the drone up.
Like, let's take a second to just like imagine the adrenaline, right? Like, if you've, I can't even say if you've ever been in a situation like this, because 9 times out of 10, if you're watching this, you've never been in this situation and you will never be in the situation, you know. But it's just like, just imagine the adrenaline, imagine that feeling of a rush, and they said they've been there for an hour, so just imagine constant, like, you having that feeling of, I could possibly die right now at any moment. You know what I'm saying? At any moment, something could go horribly wrong. And imagine staying in that feeling for an hour. Like, that's, I have this thing where I believe cops deserve more respect. You know what I'm saying? Like, everyday cops don't always go through certain shit like this, but whenever situations like this arise, you know what I'm saying, when problems like this do occur, those are the niggas that gotta be front line. Those are the niggas that you call for. You know what I'm saying? Everybody loves to shit on police. Everybody loves to shit on cops and stuff. Like, obviously there's some corrupt ones, but at the same time, when push comes to shove and you need somebody to be there until at least the SWAT or the National Guard, like, depends on like the severity of the situation, but these are the niggas that you gotta rely on. These are the niggas that signed up to put their life on the line for you bitch ass niggas. So, you know what I'm saying? Start respecting your officers.
Come on.
You see him?
Oh yeah, he's in the hallway. He shot the drone. He's all the way down the hallway with a light going on a rifle. It looks like a rifle.
Hey, don't worry about it. Please.
Well, you can see through the front door. You
Yeah.
can see him.
Yeah.
Despite successfully locating the shooter, the drone is shot down, making the suspect even more agitated. But even more concerning, there has still been no update on the 2 children inside or their injured mother until now. Suddenly, officers notice movement, and within seconds, the entire scene descends into chaos.
We're sending people from the house just north down the street towards ULT.
LT, they're sending people our way.
Don't let anybody leave. All right, get going.
Get it, go.
Over here, come on.
264 Nautilus being evacuated.
Stay right here, buddy. Stay right here.
Go. We're gonna make sure we get everybody. Go. Get behind the cars. Get behind the engine. Come on. You're not going to. Stay with me. Stay behind this. He's got a rifle, okay?
He got a rifle?
As far back as you can go. Please, just stay behind.
I'm not gonna lie, like, even in non-life threatening situations, like the lack of urgency, stupidity, the lack of survival instinct, those are things that would generally piss me off. You know? So if a cop is telling, like, let's move, let's be urgent, he has a rifle, you're like, he has a rifle? Like, you're just lost, like, you're clueless. My nigga, if I was to be on any street that I seen that there are fucking 20 patrol cars, you know what I'm saying? There are cops everywhere with they're not holding pistols. They're not just standing there like they usually do with their hands tucked in their vest. No, these niggas are toting the biggest of ARs. There's the SWAT team. It's like, this is a serious, like, read the room. Like, people are just, like, so dumb. And your life is literally in danger. It's no time for you to be dumb. It's no time.
Vehicles.
A Amid the chaos, officers successfully evacuate the captive children and nearby families, rushing them behind cover several houses away. A 10-year-old boy and his 24-year-old sister tell officers that the shooter inside is their father, Jose Fontanez, and the woman who was shot is their mother, Lisbeth Figueroa. And despite being terrified and shaken, both children are still willing to help, unaware they're about to become the key to the entire operation. With time quickly running out for the children's mother, Sergeant Mannix shifts his focus towards making direct contact with Jose, hoping negotiators can convince him to surrender before anyone else gets hurt. But interestingly, officers are about to realize the only people capable of reaching the father and finally bringing the standoff to an end are his own children.
Are we trying to get that number for him? I keep doing them. They keep asking for it, but I don't know if they ever came through. I'll find out. Thank you.
LT, do you want to put a page out to patrol and then have everybody?
The officer was telling me, the one that is outside my house, I'm the next door neighbor. He was telling me that if we got his phone number.
So who knows Jose Ortega?
They are his kids.
Okay, does anyone have a number for Jose?
Yes.
Okay, can I get the number?
What the t-shirt should have it.
What does your dad do? What is his job?
He builds like boats.
Okay, how many guns does he have?
They have one that's they had a license for.
Is it a pistol, a rifle?
I'm not sure.
It's a
handgun, bigger gun?
Yeah.
Handgun? Okay.
Yeah, Harrison, right.
Does he have any military experience?
no.
Thank you. And where are you at?
All right, thank you. Give me 1 sec. Stay right here, okay? Dad's in construction.
I'm not gonna lie, it's almost like Florida residents, you don't need military experience. You don't. That nigga just shot a moving drone. I don't know if the drone was stationary or move, but like it's the average person who's just, you know what I'm saying, that has a gun, that doesn't really go to the range often, that doesn't really shoot guns at all. They're not hitting a drone. They're not. So unfortunately, I can see why he asked that, because it's like we literally we put a drone up and this nigga shot it out the sky. Like even if he don't got military experience, that nigga is from Florida, gang. Like, let's lock in.
He has one single handgun. No military, no law enforcement experience.
Do we know who should be in the house?
They said, I think mom, but I'll double check.
Find out who.
I've got his number. Okay. Who's supposed to be in the house?
It was me and him, the dog, and my mom and the father.
Okay, so only people in there right now should be your mom and your father.
Yes.
Thanks to the rescued children, police have now learned crucial information about Jose, not least his phone number. So with a direct line to Jose finally established, negotiators would attempt to initiate contact, only to encounter an obstacle they never saw coming.
If you want to try and make contact, that's fine. I don't know if he'll answer.
I doubt. He said mom or daughter said she wasn't answering to him. We'll try. But hey, Jose. This is Patrick in St. Cloud Police Department. How you doing?
Believe we have wonderful day.
Jose, can you hear me? No English? Okay. Any English at all?
Sure, what do you need?
You need Spanish? Okay. Un momento, okay?
He was shooting at the house.
And we went to our neighbors.
Did dad speak any English?
He doesn't speak any English.
Why the fuck wouldn't you tell us that? Why didn't you tell us that? Like, we asked you for his number. Obviously, we're gonna contact this guy. We're gonna try to talk to him. You could have. I believe that's important information, and maybe this officer fault too, because you should have asked that. You asked if he what guns he got. Does he have military experience? You should have said, does the nigga even speak English? Is this an English rage that he in, or is this a purely Hispanic rage or a Cuban? They look like they Cubans. So is this a Cuban rage? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is like, they're not as locked in as they should be in this situation. Maybe they were at first when it was like tense, but the fact that they started being out here for hours, they low key getting tired of the situation. They probably ready to go home, clock out, and to go home to their families. They just ready to get this shit over with. But y'all not locked in enough for me right now. Y'all not locked in.
No units on task. I need one Spanish officer to my position and not on submit for CMT translation.
I can get Cologne to you. I'll send him now. When we get an next one, let's have them come up and fill here. I'll cover for now. All right.
Just as officers believe they're finally making progress, they discover their suspect doesn't speak any English. It was already a stroke of luck that Jose answered the officer's call in the first place. But now, they're forced to wait even longer for Officer Colon, a Spanish-speaking officer, to arrive on scene. While they wait, investigators can't afford to sit still, so they turn back to the children for answers. Because if they can uncover Jose's motive behind all of this, they may be finally able to understand how exactly to stop him. But before we get to that, I used to just keep all my money in my bank account, not really think search for cash, but $1,000 tape also turn on the shining side on screen information that will finally shed some light on Jose's motives.
So you two were the only ones in the actual house at the time?
Yes.
Okay, who called 911 originally?
We all did. And then I was like.
So originally, who was the first person to call though?
I really don't know. I just heard.
Call kept failing, so I kept on doing the call.
I heard.
Okay, so you two were in the house with mom and dad originally. You guys heard shots and then you guys left, or?
I ran upstairs. He was screaming for my name.
Huh?
He shot him in front of me.
What did you see exactly?
I saw my mom running, telling him to stop. Him behind her. I don't understand what's going on. I thought it was a fake gun that he was shooting her with. Until I saw her and the blood. She had a trip tomorrow to go to California for work. So I had to do her nails. We were talking and she was telling me about fighting and why he was fighting, that he was accusing her of cheating, like always.
According to Jose's daughter, the attack on their mother was the result of weeks of paranoia over Lisvette's alleged affair with her boss. Paranoia that became so intense, Jose had begun stalking Lisvette and even secretly placing recording devices in the home. And with that, detectives realized that if Jose is capable of snapping and shooting someone over unconfirmed accusations of cheating, reasoning with him will be incredibly difficult.
Now, what he's doing is not right, but at the same time, I think if you get to that point, I don't think that this nigga is doing this not knowing the truth. Like I think he knows the truth. I think that's what led him to the actions, but at the same time, this ain't right. Niggas do everything but leave. Everything but leave. If your girlfriend is cheating on you, if your boyfriend is cheating, if your partner is cheating on you, fucking just leave. It's not worth being in a fucking 20 patrol car standoff because you holding somebody at gunpoint that you just shot because they're cheating on you with their boss. I don't know, but when I verbalize it and I'm hearing it, it's just like, does that sound like it's worth it? Because now either there's two roads for you, and they probably not gonna take you alive. It's a good chance they might. Sometimes they do, but both roads either lead to you dying or you wanting to die. You want to die or you want to be incarcerated for a huge portion of the remaining years of your life. You know, like at that point you would rather die. But it's just like, why get to this point? Why not just leave? If somebody's cheating on you, especially with their boss, or they're doing all this and doing all that, then just leave. You know, just leave. That's all you got to do. Like, this shit is like, this could have been avoided.
Even with a Spanish translator present, nevertheless, they have to try. Approximately 1 hour and 15 minutes into the standoff, Officer Colon finally arrives on scene. But as he prepares to make contact with Jose, he has no idea the shooter is about to make officers question everything they think they know about the situation and who they're truly up against.
Jose, can you hear me? Jose?
Jose, ¿nos oye? José, soy oficial Colón con el Departamento de Policía de San Clau. ¿Tú estás bien?
¿Ah?
¿Tú estás bien?
Yo estoy bien, sí, ¿qué pasó?
Ok, pues, ¿qué es lo que está pasando adentro?
Take some deep breaths. Not some stress. Okay?
Yeah, I just really take a breath. ¿Quién más está dentro de la casa contigo?
Un nene pequeño aquí.
Is this nigga coaching the negotiator? I know this nigga's not coaching the negotiator, telling him to slow down and take a deep breath. Wait. Actually, I think that the negotiator is the one coaching the Spanish translator. So I'm gonna give him some grace. Like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe he ain't been here before. Maybe he ain't lived this life. But it's like, come on, we cannot show fear right now. We cannot.
Un nene pequeño. Same as a child with him inside.
Okay, how old is the child?
¿Cuántos años tiene el nene?
10.
¿Y cómo se llama el niño de 10 años? Ok. Ok, José, ¿tú puedes caminar hacia afuera de la casa, donde nosotros?
¿Para qué? ¿Para que me cojan?
No es para que te cojamos, es para hablar contigo sobre lo que está pasando porque no sabemos. José, escuchamos algunos disparos. Lo que queremos saber es que esté todo el mundo bien y para cerciorarnos de esto queremos ver a todo el mundo, ¿entiendes?
Esta es la televisión que está prendida.
¿Esa es la televisión que está prendida? ¿Qué es lo que tú quieres ahora mismo?
No sé, en verdad, entonces que tengo la mente ida.
Sal para afuera para nosotros poder ayudarte, José. ¿Me escuchaste, José?
Sí, te escuché.
These niggas are terrible. I feel like you're not even breaking that trust barrier. Like I've seen, like, all right, obviously, like I'm not a cop, but I've seen a lot. I've seen a lot of these situations. I've seen a lot of movies, a lot of TV, a lot of real life experience. You're supposed to be building trust, building a sense of understanding with the guy. That's how you literally bait him. You're not baiting him good enough. You said like what's going on? How can we help you? What got you to this level? Oh, she's cheating. Dang, I hate that she did this. But is there another way that we can fix this? Let's try to fix this. Let's try to mend the situation while we still can't. Like you're just saying, let's just come outside. Like he's not even taking the bait on that. Why? So you can grab me? Why would I go outside? What reason do I have to go outside, nigga? I don't know you. Because you speak Spanish, just because you're able to communicate with me, that means go outside for what? If I wanted to just go outside, I would have just went outside in the first place. I wouldn't have pulled the gun out. I wouldn't start shooting. I wouldn't start acting all crazy. Like these, like, come on, man. For every bad Florida suspect is I think equally as bad Florida cop. Like genuinely, that's how I feel.
¿Vas a salir para afuera?
No sé, dame un break a ver.
Jose makes the bizarre claim that the gunshots officers heard were actually coming from the television inside the house, despite police witnessing him fire multiple rounds. He also insists his 10-year-old son is still inside the home, the same boy officers had just helped escape with his sister moments earlier. It quickly becomes clear that Jose is either desperately trying to manipulate police or is deeply detached from reality. Either way, negotiators don't challenge his lies and instead continue trying to convince him to step outside. But as the call drags on for the next 20 minutes, their worst fears are slowly becoming a reality. Jose has no intention of surrendering. By now, the standoff has begun taking a visible toll, not only on the officers, but also on Lisvette's children and friends who anxiously wait on the street, knowing that every wasted minute could cost the innocent mother her chance at survival. And unsurprisingly, tensions are about to boil over as one of Lisvette's close friends begins confronting officers over their strategy.
I'm not telling you how to do your job, but can y'all go in?
So there's a whole set of situations we have to follow.
Give this bitch the gun. No. Let's do this. Like here's your gun. Here's your gun. Here's your vest. Here's your walkie-talkie. Here's your badge. You want to save her and put other innocent lives at risk? Go ahead, by all means. Go walk in the fucking house right through the front door with your plan, and let's see how far you get. You know what I'm saying? Like, so dumb. I hate when people say, "I'm not trying to tell you how to do your job," but then proceeds to tell you how to do your job. Makes no sense.
Okay.
But the longer it takes, the longer she's gonna bleed.
I hear you. We have to be careful. Because then if we start having this,
he already said he's not coming out until you guys kill him.
Okay.
Okay, can we get an ambulance now? Please.
Yes, I understand.
Please.
So, mira, escúchame. So, tenemos que cerciorarnos que podamos.
There's nobody else in there. I promise you. I just need somebody to get there. She's bleeding.
But take a breather. Just take a breather, okay?
She's bleeding on me. I'm scared. And the longer it takes it, the less the chance she has.
However, think of it like this, right? Let's say he brought one of his buddies and had him away in there, and if he did, right? We don't know that for sure. If he could have, And if say
he came along, he was coming in. I understand that, but we don't know that. We everything we base off.
Start sending officers to save her. Now they die. It's gonna be a whole other battle just to get her out now.
As officers desperately try to calm the furious crowd, negotiations with
Like, I get it. I understand. Like, you want to do everything you want to do everything in your power, everything possible to get that woman the attention that she needs. Right now, as far as we know, she's in there shot. But it's also as far as we know, she could be in there dead already. What if the place that he shot her at what hit a vital spot and instantly she bled out, so she's dead. So you're rushing the process of trying to save somebody who's not even alive, and it puts other people's lives at risk, not just officers. What if he just starts shooting out the windows and he strikes somebody else in another house? Bullet goes through there. Like, shit just happens. Bullets ricochet. You know what I'm saying? This guy is clearly not surrendering. So at that point, he's willing to take as many lives possible. This is danger. Like, I get that you want to save somebody. I get that you want to save somebody that's like close to you, but at the same time, you got to be smart in this situations because this shit is real life. It's not a game. You can't respawn. You know what I'm saying? If you get head tapped in this shit, then it's over for you. Not so, like, it's in situations like this, though, I understand, and I'm not even a cop, but you got to understand there's casualties when you're dealing with situations like this. There's going to be casualties. The job of the officers in this moment is to limit the amount of casualties. If they can get out of this unscathed and nobody dies, that's fucking great. That's fantastic. Fantastic. That's the goal. But at the same time, you got to be realistic to the situation. We cannot just rush in there all willy-nilly gung-ho because you want us to do so. No, that's not how this works.
with Jose appear to be going nowhere, so Mannix begins coordinating tactical preparations for the worst-case scenario. Believing Jose is becoming increasingly restless inside the house, and with no update on Lisvette's condition, a dangerous confrontation may soon become unavoidable. Their next moves must ensure the victim is saved, no officer is injured, and ideally that the suspect is taken into custody alive.
Hey, with the three of us here, let's go over assignments in case.
Now that part I don't understand because I feel as though the suspect at this point, like, at what point do we cross that barrier, or we don't give a fuck if it's dead or alive? Like, at what point do we get there? Because it's like, if this person is putting everybody through this without a care in the world, there's no remorse, he did not quit yet, he hasn't given any intention of he's quitting or surrendering or giving himself up. At what point do we just say, all right, we're not liable for him? If we have to take his life for the betterment of the situation, to protect the community, to protect the woman that's inside the house that's being held at gunpoint, at what point do we say, fuck him? Like, his life is not our priority. It's just not. At what point, like, he shouldn't even be in the game plan other than execute the target. That's literally it. Execute the target.
He does come out because we are contact here. Yep. All right. I need I need one lethal. I need one hands and one verbal.
I'll do verbal.
Waiter's got verbals. I'll take
lethal.
I'll go hands.
So here's how this is going to work. If he does come out and he does start walking this way, Porterfield, you're going to stay deadly. Cologne, you're going to switch to less lethal. Jess, you're going to go hands with him. Got it?
Yes.
And you're going to go voice.
Jose Montero, this is the St. Cloud Police Department. Come out to the front door with your hands up.
You know what kind of rifle is it?
A loud one. All right, and so whatever we do.
He's mad pussy. I know you told me to go hands, so I can't shoot. Like, it is not my role to shoot, but just so I'm aware, what kind of rifle is it? Is it something that could blow my head off? Is it something that really could do some damage? Does he have hollow tips in his shit? Niggas scary as hell.
We are not leaving this position. Got it? Even if he comes out, runs back in, we are not leaving.
What was that, Wager?
I said if he starts fighting with him on the ground and we see there's nothing visible in his hands, I'm going to sling this taser.
With Sergeant Mannix's plan now set in motion, officers hold their positions, waiting for the green light on whether Jose will surrender or whether they'll be forced to escalate the situation and make entry. But unbeknownst to Sergeant Mannix, he's no longer at the center of what happens next, as the final phase of the standoff is about to be initiated not by him, but by Jose's own son. At this point, with Jose continuing to resist police commands, his daughter attempts to call him herself, desperately trying to convince him to surrender, but the call goes unanswered. Then Jose's 10-year-old son tries calling him, and this time, the call connects. The father and son speak for several minutes before Jose suddenly hangs up. Although it's unclear exactly what was said, moments later, Jose calls officers back with an update they never saw coming.
José, ¿me oye? Oficial Colón otra vez. Ok, ¿estás bien?
Sí.
¿Por qué tú...?
Yo me voy a entregar.
¿Te vas a entregar?
Sí, yo voy a salir, me voy a entregar.
Ok, José, hazme caso. Cuando salgas para afuera, sal con las manos arriba, ¿ok?
¿Tengo la pistola aquí?
Deja las pistolas ahí mismo. Ya, vas a salir por la puerta de al frente sin armas, sin nada, ¿ok? Si te puedes quitar la camisa, mejor todavía.
Against all odds, Jose suddenly says he's ready to surrender. With adrenaline racing for everyone on the scene, officers hold their position from all directions, while the sniper watches over the front entrance, anxiously waiting for Jose to emerge. But after everything that's happened, police have no way of knowing whether he's telling the truth or setting up one final ambush.
Only wager on verbals.
Let them know that.
Only wager on verbals. Only wager on verbals. Stay off PA once he makes his exit.
0-0. This is the State Police Department. Come out to the front door with your hands up.
Face away from me! Stop!
Face away.
Stop! Hey, you guys shut it off!
Do not move. Do not move.
Put your hands out! Put your hands out!
Don't move. You want to stop.
After nearly 2 hours of gunfire, failed negotiations, and uncertainty, Jose finally surrenders and is placed in the back of Officer Garnesh's patrol car to be transported to the St. Cloud Police Department. But even with the shooter out of the picture, the scene is far from over. With the children's mother still somewhere inside the house, officers finally prepare to make entry, only to realize they're too late. As officers move through the home, up the stairs, and into the bathroom, they make a devastating discovery. The children's mother, Lizvette, lies deceased beside 5 spent 9mm casings in a pool of her own blood. Standing beside her body, officers are left wondering whether they could have done things differently, and whether entering sooner might have ultimately changed the outcome. As the scene is being secured, Jose has already arrived back at the station and is placed inside an interrogation room. Interestingly, as he waits for a Spanish translator to arrive, he lies across the table as though he is the victim, the one who has been wronged. When the translator finally arrives, Jose largely confirms the story detectives had already heard from his daughter.
Why the fuck is the interrogator in the shiesty and gloves? Yo, what is Florida, bro? Like, what is Florida? Like, what is Florida is just like is GTA. It's gotta be some type of GTA. It has to be.
According to Jose, 2 weeks earlier, he placed a recording device after becoming convinced Lizvette was cheating with her boss. Jose claims he heard another man's voice on the recording, fueling his paranoia and rage up until the day of the shooting. The same day Lizvette was preparing to leave for a work trip. And though Jose admits to shooting his wife, perhaps most revealing of all, he tells detectives he never retrieved the weapon from the bathroom because he didn't want to look at her. Following this harrowing interrogation, Jose is charged with first-degree premeditated murder along with 2 counts of attempted first-degree murder of a law enforcement officer. As of June 2026, he remains in custody awaiting a trial date. And while this case left Florida shaken with how jealousy and insecurity transformed a father of two into a cold-blooded killer, our next case takes us to Maryland, where a soon-to-be father unleashes a level of evil that investigators still struggle to comprehend. Inside this gas station, Tori is in the middle of a heated argument with—
What the hell? Like, we starting doing previews now? That's crazy. I wonder if they'll give him some slack, because they had this thing called crime of passion or whatever. I don't know how that works, but I know it's a thing. I know it exists. I know some people are able to either get off completely or just get like a less of a deal in terms of crime of passion, whatever. But it's your boy RushMoreRick. If you enjoyed that video, that thing was crazy. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. We out of here.